Now in this video we are going to take up one more problem on isometric projection. How to solve this problem by using the solid software. The problem reads as a frustum of a cone, base diameter 50 mm, top diameter 25 mm and height 50 mm is placed centrally on a square slab of 80 mm and thickness 30 mm. Draw the isometric projection of the combination. So to do that, first we will go for the solid screen. And you can see this is the default set of E2 size sheet, which is the moment when you log into a solid software, you are going to have this sheet. So now I need to change it to A4. So to do that, go to sheet 1, which is on the lower left corner, right click on the mouse button, click on sheet setup. So in the background sheet, you take it A4 and I don't want to show background, you say OK. And now fit the display to A4 now. Once you do that, now before actually starting with the drawing, make sure that you are going to have in IntelliSketch endpoint, intersection and horizontal or vertical is enabled, and all other options you make it disabled. Okay. Now I need to write the text. To write the text, that is the question, go to text. So here select the font as Times New Roman and you take the font size as 4 and take place the string, place the cursor wherever you want. Then a frustum of a cone. So a frustum of a cone, base diameter 50 mm, base diameter 50 mm, comma top diameter 25 mm, top diameter 25 mm, and height 50 mm, and height 50 mm is placed centrally on a square slab, then side 80 mm and thickness 30 mm. Draw the isometric projections of the combination. Right click. Now you go to move, disable copy, select this and place it wherever you want. Now you go for zoom window. So first I need to say a frustum of a cone of base diameter 50 mm. So first I will going to draw a line, take the line thickness as 0.05 and you take 50 mm square. So you take 50, angle is 30, then you take 50, angle is 150. Now you go to move, enable to copy, select this, take end point of this to end point of this, you take end point of this to end point of this. Now you take midpoint, so go to line, so you take midpoint of this and similarly the midpoint of this, then go to zoom window. Now you go for line, disable midpoint, you take end of this to end of this to end of this. Similarly, you take end point to this end point to this end point. Now you go to arc by center point, it will be formed as an ellipse. You take this end point because in isometric, the circle will be look like an ellipse. So you take end point of this to end point of this to end point of this. Go to again, start point is the center point. Start point of arc is on this side and you take this end point. Okay. Similarly, click for the center point of the arc. The center point is this and take end point and this end point. So this is the first base diameter and the top height is 50 mm. So you go to line, take the intersection point, take the height as 50, angle is 90. Okay, right click. Then you take 25 mm top diameter. So again you go to line, select some arbitrary point, take 25, angle is 30, then 25, angle is 150. Now again you go to zoom, then you go to move, select this, enable copy, then you take move, copy this, then you go to midpoint, take line mid of this to mid of this, similarly mid of this to mid of this, disable midpoint, so go to line, take a endpoint to this endpoint to this endpoint, similarly endpoint to this endpoint to this endpoint, then go to zoom window. So now you go to arc command by center. So take the center point of the arc as this, start point as arc is always written in counterclockwise direction, but of course normally. Again you go to arc, take center point, and you can take this also as the start point. You can written either clockwise or anti-clockwise, but preferably it will be written in anti-clockwise. Now again you go to arc to take the start point of the arc as the intersection, to take this end point. Again you take the intersection to start point to this end point. Now I need to place this over this, so I will go for move, disable copy. You select this entire drawing, take this intersection and take this end point. So then you have a frustum of a cone. So this is placed centrally on a square slab. So you will go for a line. So take 80 mm square slab, 80, angle is 30. Then you take 80, angle is 150. You can do mirroring also like this. So what I can do is you go for a mirror option, select this and you select this, mirror about this point. Okay. This can also be done. So you go to delete this line, it's not required. So that is the reason why we don't use mirror, because I need to use some other command to delete the existing one. So you take move, take this entire thing, then move this outside. Okay, then you take the thickness as 30. So take endpoint, take 30 mm, take 30, angle is minus 90. Now you go to move, enable copy, select this, copy these 4 places, then you go to move, select these 4, okay, copy this till here. So then once you do that, now you have midpoint. So take line, take the midpoint of this to midpoint of this, then midpoint of this to midpoint of this. Then I need to frustum of a cone has to be placed. So you go to nearest, remove this. So go to line, take nearest point on this to tangent to this. Then you take nearest on this to tangent to this. Okay. Now I want to move this. So first is I need to change. So you just go to split this line, arc till here. Okay. You split this arc till here. Okay. Then you go to move, select this entire thing, disable copy, take endpoint of this to intersection of this, then go to move, select this entire drawing, move this here, then go to line, take endpoint and draw a horizontal line, then you go to extend to next. Extend requires boundary, so that is the reason why I am drawing this vertical line. Then you delete this. Okay, now you go for scaling. So go to scale, select this entire drawing, take the endpoint, make it 0.816. Okay, then you go to text, here take the font size as 3. So here you write ISO scale used. Okay, then I need to go for dimensioning variables, go to general, that is black. Okay, then go to text, then you go to times New Roman. Font size, you take it 3. Then go to lines and coordinates, take it 0.1 and say OK and apply. Now you come down to this. So here, which are all the things which is to be darkened that you need to take. Select this, you select this, you select this, and you take these two, and you take this. This is the frustum of a cone, which you have done this. Then again go to split this line till here, then you split this line till here, then you go to fit, then you go to select by holding the shift key, select the top surface, then you select these bottom surfaces also, make it 0.5. Okay, now you go to distance between, that is the angle between these two, which is 30 degrees, and angle between these two is 30 degrees. Then again you go to move, enable copy, select this, copy this by taking the displacement along y direction as 0. Now you go to zoom. In this, I don't want this line, you delete it. Okay, similarly I don't want this, so the rest of the things I don't want, remove it. Only you retain the axis, and all other options you remove it. Okay. Okay, this is how you will going to get the final answer. So you take this as the axis line. Okay. So you have the axis line here. So go to axis and make this as the axis line. Okay. Okay. This is how you will be able to create the drawing by using the SolidWorks software on the isometric projection. In this, a frustum of a cone is placed centrally on a square slab. Thank you.